moves above Meta Knight are very limited. You got
There's a few things. I've actually been using wave bounces, so you can either. But that's like
that leaves you open.
Next level. Yeah.
Okay. It's not like you can cancel. Okay, so I'm gonna commentate this since no one else is. Oh wait.
Hey, what's up?
We're being joined by Zodiac NoFat here.
Yeah, I'm a Melee player.
Yeah,
so
you guys know him from Melee.
I hope I can provide some good commentary on this.
I think you played. Who's your main in Brawl again?
My main was Peach.
Peach. That's
Brawl.
right.
I actually entered, but they forgot to enter me for Brawl singles, and then I said it was okay anyway because I had to set up the other stream.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of bracket problems. Like N64 was a mess. So I don't. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. It's a big tournament. Things like that happen.
Yeah.
But this matchup looks like Firefly knows this matchup pretty well. Jim's Diddy Kong is actually pretty technical. He knows the tricks, and he's got nice fast fingers too.
Yeah, I played him on more than one occasion. His tech skill definitely impresses.
Yes, and he keeps getting better and better, which is like just awesome because he used to be a good Diddy Kong, and I'm just like, wow, you got such a good Diddy Kong, and then he comes back with more stuff. Like, look at that. He didn't used to do like. Unfortunately, got Edgehog. A little bit too fancy, perhaps.
A little bit too much tech. You see the same problem in Melee.
Yeah.
I think you see the same problem in both games. Just like, look at how fancy I am. Oh no, I killed myself.
No, what I know Jim pretty personally. He's from Southern Oregon. He's come up a lot for tournaments. Like he's, I think, been going to tournaments since 2010 pretty consistently. Yeah, he's a pretty consistent tournament goer. Yeah, he plays 64. He plays Melee, but mostly for fun. He has entered Melee tournaments in the past. He started with Brawl, from what I remember. So I can actually give you a good insight on him. Firefly, I'm sure the Canadian players know him a lot better. I've only seen him come down, like as much as they are able to, especially this far south. So we're actually, how many hours south of British Columbia?
We're like 6 hours, 6-ish hours south.
Are you sure that's not Portland?
No. Well, from Portland, we're like 3 hours. This is Eugene.
This is Eugene.
It's like
you're thinking of Bend?
Yeah, Bend. Okay, if you want to go down the Bend, that's like 6 hours to Seattle. So it's like even more hours.
Yeah. So
up to BC.
Yeah. So kudos and the Canadian players who showed up today.
Yeah, I think that's great that they are willing to travel that long. It's not even about this; it's about time you take to travel.
Exactly, and also how dedicated they are to playing this game and doing well when they come down and play. They are a force to reckon with. As we see here, Jim seems to have recovered from his disadvantaged position. I wasn't paying too much attention, but the stock was 3-2, and now it's back to an even matchup again. Now this matchup, do you know much about Diddy versus Meta Knight?
Well, I know that at least for Meta Knight, he wants to take control of the bananas so he can take away Diddy's raised strength, obviously. And then Diddy says, okay, you're a really aggressive kind of a character, so what I want to do is bait you into my bananas so I can trip you up and get some combos or whatever you call it on.
Yeah, Jim's really good at the banana game. He plays against Tommy a lot, and they do gyros and bananas. Firefly, like I said, I can't say too much about him, but it seems like he knows his matchup pretty well, and I don't know of any Diddy Kongs up in Canada, British Columbia specifically.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I followed the Brawl scene, but me neither.
Down to the one stock here. So I would say he's played quite a few people, and he just is a good Meta Knight. He's like able to adapt and compensate for all this banana gameplay. Now, what's interesting is Diddy Kong actually has an easier time with bananas, which is why his item game's so good. His feet are smaller. Like, look at Meta Knight's feet; they're huge. So he doesn't really trip on the bananas if someone gets control of them. He also has an awesome glide toss and combos out of it. Meta Knight's glide toss is a little bit wonkier and wider, so it's harder to space and do things out of it. 166, pretty high, even against Diddy Kong. I think up air could kill, up tilt, forward tilt. Diddy's got some good kill moves at this point.
So does he have trouble killing?
Diddy in general does, but he's such a fast and safe character. He will just keep playing safe until he sees an opportunity, which is right there.
Just keep playing safe, keep poking until the percent gets high enough to where he can get that kill move off.
Like how he got the kill move on the last one. Midnight jumps, throws an up air out, and Diddy's like, oh cool, I baited you, bam, forward kill.
Yeah.
Now you'll see Jim's going to probably focus a little bit better here. Play the banana game really heavily. He's going to have to do that to get the damage back. Oh boy. Shuttle loop. that is a good attack.
I'll have to step out for just a second to run the other
sure.
stream.
I guess I'm going to be commentating solo here for a moment. But yeah, Shuttle Loop is so good. If Meta Knight makes it back for Smash 4, and I hope he does, we'll probably see a few nerfs in that regard. Shuttle Loop, Tornado, hopefully a buff for his Dimensional Cape. Wow, these players are just going right at it. There's no like, I'm going to see what you're going to do. I'm going to see what they're just like trading blows left and right. Offstage game, Jim's offstage game pretty strong, even against Meta Knight. When we play down here in Southern Oregon, or actually I guess we're a little bit north, but he comes up north, Southern, we play a lot of offstage. So what we'll probably see is a lot of Diddy offstage, even against Meta Knight, which is probably not the smartest of things. But if you know what to do, you can get away with it. And Meta Knight's going to get you off the stage usually, so you got to know what to do. Good lead, 84 to 44 right now. Diddy has to get Meta Knight up much more for the kill. Jake's Meta Knight is really solid, like I was saying. He doesn't go for too many fancy things, and he's coming from a Yoshi main starting point. So I would say he plays sort of safe, but at the same time he likes to go in for those kills, because Yoshi has trouble getting kills. He charges, smashes, hopes people air dodge into it, or either that or he has to rack up a lot of damage. His down smash is just not good for killing, whereas Meta Knight's down smash, I bet you Firefly loves the fact that that actually kills. 172, this is about where we will see the KO getting. Diddy Kong, however, can get gimped at any moment. If Meta Knight gets him off stage, especially if he gets hit out of his jump, he can monkey flip, he can barrel. If he gets hit out of the barrel, he's generally down for the count. We're at 182 now. Jake is still opting to play pretty aggressive, gliding directly at Diddy Kong instead of going for the ledge. And the banana 2 down smash, a classic Diddy Kong finish. So Jim with the shuttle loop, it's hard to avoid. It's so fast, and yeah, for those of you who have played against Meta Knight, I'm sure you are sympathizing right now. For those of you who play Meta Knight, you're probably like, yeah, shuttle loop, I like it. Diddy's down tilt. That is a great spacing move. It's very quick. It can combo into stuff, or pseudo combo, like force people to air dodge to the ground and then you combo them as they land. Jake throwing out some unplanned jabs or standard attacks. Meta Knight just like tornado. That's my rule. Just tornado when there's no banana on the field. I told Jim, you better have bananas in your hand somewhere on the stage, or else I'm just going to spam tornado at you. This I've seen. You see it with ADHD and Felix for the old school Washington players. You get a banana in front of you, banana in hand, shoot some peanuts. Meta Knight off stage, he has to go through the obstacle course of peanuts and bananas. It works great. So pulling out that second banana, but got it too soon. You can only have 2. Jake might get him off stage here. This down throw follow-up is dash attack, nice. Into Nair. Jim could have avoided that. Monkey flipping into the forward air, so he still has a jump. There it is. And back on stage. So we are seeing right now whether Meta Knight gets the kill, whether it's like Shuttle Loop or Gimp, or whether Diddy Kong can combo into a kill move, such as glide toss with banana into down smash. They're both playing a little bit safer now, at least. Getting their shields up, playing it patient on the ledge. Neither one wants to take a heavy hit. There's a pretty strong one, no jump left. He's going to go for the up B, and he makes it back. Now if Jake can hold this stock. Oh wow, forward. Oh, I thought that killed. Almost. I thought it killed Meta Knight about 200%. I wouldn't call their playstyle reckless, but it certainly is like, I'm going to throw this out and it's going to hit you. So we get to see some pretty cool follow-ups, some aggressive gameplay. Diddy Kong just needs to kill. There it is. Forward throw apparently around 236. Okay, so who's going to get the lead here? Tornado is a good start. Gets Diddy Kong in the air, easy to shield, go through shield as it drains it. We got Peanuts that he has to go through. Second banana in front of him. Now, the reason why Peanuts are good against Meta Knight is if he gets one and you have a banana in your hand, you can throw the banana, it will go through the peanut, keep traveling through it, and possibly hit Meta Knight. It's going to be a punish. No, he went for the banana instead. No shield left to speak of. Tornado is a good option at this point, as we see. Chasing Jim down, putting a lot of pressure on him, but Jim breaks it off with banana trip, gets him off the stage just to get a breather going. Should have looked at a shield, good choice. Wrong direction, but it sets him back to a neutral position. That was ridiculous. Banana on top of the platform. Meta Knight doing the forward throw, which flips his feet over his head and trips him on the banana over his head. Like, how do you trip on a banana like that? Diddy Kong, you and your magic bananas. 117, you know, a down smash or glide slash could finish this game. I was gonna say, Meta Knight has some good kill options at this percent, and we just saw one of them. It's like, why is that thing so powerful? Aren't you supposed to combo out of that?